Hi, my name is Ken Cheung, VP of Growth at K2 Digital, and welcome to today's episode of Disrupts, where we're going to actually talk about something that's very timely due to the Equifax incident, and that's around cybersecurity. Let's not even get into all of the mess that's happening with the CEO statement, with the fact that there was insider trading, with the fact that they're supposed to be protecting our information. The question really is around, for 143 million records of personal data, do we think this is preventable? Is this strictly a technology issue? And when we talk about digital transformation and building up new capabilities, what can we do, what can we think about to prevent this kind of debacle? Darko?
Thanks, Ken. I'm Darko, Chief Technology Strategist for K2 Digital. No, this is not just a technology issue. Security is much more than that. Somebody may argue and say that data breach or security breach is the result of a crappy code, or most likely result of a poor management or terrible management. The example that you just talked about, Equifax, shows us that. You can probably go a little bit more into details, but it all comes down to the governance. The security is something that we have to look and implement top-down. It will be the role of CEO to actually put this into play, to make sure that all the tenets, if you will, of the security are implemented properly in one organization. We are usually talking about three different principles, or three distinct principles in security, which is confidentiality, integrity, and availability. And unless we are sure that in our organizations all those three principles are properly implemented, we cannot talk about security within our organization.
Yeah, I think that's what really makes this Equifax situation really egregious, because when we talk about those three principles, Equifax is at a scale and size where there's no excuse. When you actually look and drill into the technical details, they're using something that, yes, was code exploitable, but if they had had the proper management practices, if they had the right philosophy for how to protect people's data as they continue to build up their enterprise, none of this would have happened. And I think that's where Darko and I, when we work in the field as a company, we think about every program that people are putting in, and we look at, how do we make sure we maintain security throughout without making a burden on operations and without making a burden on users. And I think that's really, really critical. And I know that Darko has been hard at work with our innovation team to create something called an information security assessment. And we think it actually takes the approach of not just looking at the technology, but looking at governance, so that you guys can assess as you do your digital transformation projects where you're heading. So I think with that, Darko and I would love to hear if you have any concerns around your information security, around your digital transformation operations, and we look forward to making sure that your company doesn't get into any situation that is similar to Equifax.
And again, as Ken suggested, what we do is we work hard with teams and the leaders in organizations with our clients to help them implement proper security. We do put the leaders through a test, and then based on the results of those tests, we point to them where they should be focusing and putting their fixes to their security strategies and avoiding any risk for their clients.
So make sure you check out our security assessment tool. There's going to be a link in this video and in the description. We look forward to you seeing our next episode. So with that, we'd like to close off this K2 Disrupts.
Yeah.